Tell you, after I graduated from high school, I was working in a local manufacturing plant for $1.40 an hour. And I looked at one of my buddies and I said, you know, this isn't getting it. I think I'm going to go see the Navy recruiter. He says, I tell you what, I'll go with you. So we both went down to the recruiter, and he could only take one. So he flipped a nickel and I called heads, and it was heads, and I went in the Navy and my buddy went in the Army.
What did you tell your mom when she would say that she was worried about you?
I said, don't worry about it, Luke. We'll get through it. Well, she was mad at me anyway, because the day I was supposed to start college was the day I went in the Navy.
So did you keep in touch with that buddy that you flipped a nickel and he went one way and you went the
I
other?
saw him yesterday at the golf course. I saw a lot of places. Went to Hong Kong twice, which had a really neat market back in them days. You could buy anything you wanted in Hong Kong. A lot of guys bought Rolex watches, and a lot of guys had suits made, and it was just a really neat market over there, and the prices were really reasonable. I remember I had a couple of suits made, had an overcoat made, and it was just astronomical how they do it. I mean, you walk into a tailor shop, and before you even sat down, they gave you a beer, and they had you all measured before you even sat down. Actually, it's an education you can't buy. I mean, you see every walk of life. You know, when I was in boot camp, I saw guys from down south that never had a pair of shoes on in their life. They didn't even know what size to get. Well, it was kind of scary when you didn't get a fix. It didn't work out. I remember one time when you're below the equator, south of the equator, they don't have any navigation aids like in the northern hemisphere. They got what they call LORAN, and it's a radio airwave that you can plot on a chart. That's if you can't, like, say if it's a cloudy day. Well, when we got south of the equator, we had a 2-week period where we couldn't see the sky. It was so cloudy. And so all we had to go by was what they call a dead reckoning, DR. And all you do is you plot your course. Say you're going 090, you're going 20 knots, and you just plot that out, and that's all you have. But that's not very accurate, because you got currents and you got wind, tides, all kinds of stuff out there. And I remember after about 2 weeks, at noon, the cloud kind of opened, and we got a shot at the sun. So we shot a sun line, and that's all we had. And we crossed that over our DR, and we figured it put us about 10 miles left of our course, of our, DR. That was kind of scary, because there's a lot of reefs down there.